Okay, so at the time of recording, it is 11:49 at night, and this will be a video on what happened in Canada. Um, so Circuit Gilles Villeneuve was happening earlier today at the time of recording, at roughly around 3 p.m. EST, and it was a sprint weekend. Baku last week was meant to be a sprint weekend, but I completely forgot, and that was my mistake, and decided to make Canada, the next race, a sprint weekend. Meaning, free practice would be a lot more shorter, qualifying would happen right after, then it would be an 11 lap sprint, and then the main race. The three following programs went perfectly fine. Practice, qualifying, and sprint. Those were fine. We get to the main race, which was 50 laps, with the CC limit of 35, 40, 45 at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, and it was a really mid-tier race. Nothing special happened. Um, but towards the end of the race, when there was roughly 10 to 15 laps remaining, we had multiple cars DNF relating down at the hairpin at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, and that hairpin caused a lot of people, roughly 2 to 3, to spin out and get stuck on that curb. I will not name any specific names, but some people did manage to get stuck and retired from the Grand Prix. Um, I remember 2 safety cars were called to help clear out some incidents, and with roughly 3 laps remaining, I saw that there were a couple of randoms that joined the Canadian Grand Prix game with about 3 laps remaining. Jam, the current race leader, leading by quite a margin, was looking set for a dominant victory by nearly 30 seconds. And with about 3 laps remaining on lap 40 of 43, because the race was shortened due to low attendance, 2 hackers, I believe, or 1, managed to join the server and fling everyone, which caused everyone to be flung out of the map, and everyone was really confused and pissed off, and the race was cancelled right after. Apparently, I will not name anyone who was involved just to keep their privacy, but let me see. Everyone was flung, and the race was cancelled. So, if you have seen previous videos of F1RC and the races, you might be familiar with the current championship leader, Oiskry. Oiskry will sadly no longer be participating in the F1RC Season 7 World Championship. He has been disqualified from that title due to specific reasons, which I will explain in a bit. Oiskry was involved in a scandal between 3 people: him, Gottfried's, and Lando. Those 3 decided to come up with a plan that supposedly has been planned since Baku. They were trying to join the server, join the game, and basically destroy that whole Grand Prix for some sort of a revolution, quote unquote. So, since Oiskry was involved in that incident, he will no longer be allowed to participate in the Season 7 championship fight, and has been disqualified from it. And I will see if I can also remove points from Alpine that Oiskry has scored. All the points that Oiskry has scored for the Alpine team will hopefully be removed by the time we get to the next race. Now you're probably wondering why I am currently sitting at this seat, and that is because since I sincerely apologized to everyone that has been joining Canada and did not expect an incident to occur like this, I did not want to waste everyone's Saturday and decided that tomorrow right after the real-life Bahrain Grand Prix, we will host a track that hasn't been raced here since roughly, I believe, season 5, and that is in France, named Circuit Paul Ricard. We haven't been raced here since season 5, and this will be the replacement race for Canada that happened earlier today. Canada will not be a championship round, meanwhile Magny-Cours will be. It will be dubbed the Magny-Cours Grand Prix, as the official French Grand Prix set to be held at Paul Ricard will be held within a few weeks' time, if everything goes to plan. But, just to restate a couple things that have happened, Oiskry will no longer be part of the Season 7 championship fight, and Alpine should be getting quite a bit of their points removed, since Oiskry has been part of that team. Magny-Cours will be replacing Canada, which will happen tomorrow at right after the Bahrain Grand Prix. Happens in real life. And currently, if we look at the standings and exclude Oiskry, these are the standings after Baku, since Canada will not be part of the race, or part of the calendar. With Oiskry eliminated, Gaspin moves up to first in the championship, followed by Baza, then Filippo, then Jam, Danny, Epic Small Guy, Bruno Raptors, Quag, Olan, Gnome or Beta. Then it is Matsky, Sebas, Fanatics, Philip, Ronald, Mean Roller, Dib, and Josher. With the Alpine team, all of the points that Oiskry has scored, which currently since Baku is 135, 135 points will be removed from the Alpine F1 team to, 135 points will be removed from Alpine. And tomorrow, right after the Bahrain Grand Prix, the Magny-Cours Grand Prix will occur. And yeah, that is this update video just to show you what happened and why Canada will not be posted on the YouTube channel. But this race, Magny-Cours, should hopefully be posted, and it will not be a sprint weekend either. It will just be a normal weekend. The next time we have a sprint will be at Austria in about 2 weeks' time. Thank you.